Yep, it's me, Uncle Ricky, back once again at Uncle Ricky's house. I've been off for a couple of days. I had to take some time and regroup. Shit's been happening real fast. Takes a toll on the old dude every now and then. But I'm back now. So let's catch up on some shit. I think the first thing we're going to talk about is the special counsel that Merrick Garland assigned to all things Trump. You know, the secret documents, treasonous president case, the insurrectionist, secessionist fucking president case. And anything, and there's something interesting about that too, because it also includes anything on Trump's level surrounding Trump. You know, and a lot of people forget that, you know, we get locked in on Trump. Yeah, everybody got, you know, Trump derangement syndrome. And I think America, you know, we got to own that one, because it didn't have to happen. We let that shit happen. I mean, we let a portion of the country lose its mind and didn't do anything to try to grab them before they took that leap off the cliff, and they took the leap and damn near took the rest of the country with them. And I mean, the battle ain't over yet. And, you know, this special counsel shit, a lot of people, you know, like, you know, they really upset saying, you know, this is the government doing the swan song, you know, the slow dance to death, saying that, you know, it's going to wind down to nothing, like the Mueller report, and, you know, Trump, ain't nothing going to happen to him. And I gotta admit that to a certain extent, I kind of feel like that. But being an optimist and not a pessimist, there are some bright points to this, because with the House going Republican, not so much the Senate. The Senate is thoroughly blue. It should have been red, but it's thoroughly blue. And that red tidal wave didn't materialize. But the thing is, they're going to come, those crazy ass Republicans, the Marjorie Taylor Greens and the Matt Gaetz, if they don't shoot each other in public and let Lauren Boebert take over, it's going to, they're coming after the Department of Justice. They're gonna try to make the Department of Justice, FBI, parade Mar-a-Lago. They assaulted the King's Castle, and motherfuckers can't have that shit. You know, and so I think if you look at it like long range, next 2 years, I think Garland did the best thing he could do to protect the integrity of the investigation, or the ability of the investigation to advance, because special counsels are kind of, they're shielded from the politics. That's why they have special counsels, special masters. You know, Trump asked for a special master, and, you know, he got it. They didn't need it. DOJ came out against it, but then DOJ turns around and brings up the special counsel. And there's no reason why Trump should bitch about it, because in a way it slows down his shit, and that's what he's been trying to do, is slow it down. But I don't think in this case it's going to be like the Mueller investigation. They're not starting from scratch. January 6th committee already got so much shit, and then the DOJ got their hands on that shit, and they've gone by leaps and bounds. Plus, they got just about all the foot soldiers, and you know that these motherfuckers are singing a song trying to get out. This is why I say it's important that it's all encompassing on Trump's level, because what if, when the Republicans start their shit, and I'm not trying to say that this is political, but what if Merrick Garland comes out, indicts Trump, and perhaps allegedly, you know, hypothetically goes after Marjorie Taylor Greene because they got shit on her, perhaps even Lauren Boebert, Kevin, You know? He might not even be Speaker of the House, but suppose they go after his ass because they got shit on. Suppose they go after Jenny Thomas. You know, what does Clarence Thomas do? Because now he's just left with his black ass blowing in the breeze. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but, you know, it's a nice what if. But even if they keep it at the Trump level, just Trump by himself for January 6th or, just being dickhead Trump, if they just go after Trump for the Trump crimes, it's still going to be, because now you have the maniacs, the still Trumpers against the MAGA no longer Trumpers against the Republicans that never really wanted to be Trumpers but still want to be Republicans, but they not really down with the MAGA shit. You got like 60 different factions within the Republican Party, and the Republican Party, trust me, are not used to operating this diversified. I mean, you know, they used to, like, you know, white people and bed sheets. Yeah, but they not. I mean, it's not a race diversification. It's not. In a way, it might be, you know, money, because you got the poor ass base down here, and the puppeteers, you know, coming out of, you know, the upper crust to billionaire status. But the thing being, they not used to operating this fraction, you know. The evil that they had to incorporate to get to where they are is actually working against the party. Most sane Republicans are no longer Republicans. They're registered as independents. They still, you know, red, white, and blue, pinch a penny for two. But they not, you know, these far out there right-wing, oppress everybody, MAGA patriots. And it's just, you can't, there's no comparison. So now with Merrick doing this shit, you know, a lot of people don't have any faith left in the Justice Department. I think he did it to protect the integrity of the investigation. I'm going to continue to be optimistic, even though I got my doubts. I do have my doubts. But there are some advantages, like I said, to him doing it this way. It opens up some new prospects of what if. And it's interesting because from the beginning, he's always suffered trying to preserve the integrity of the institution of the Department of Justice being apolitical. But when every motherfucking prime suspect or person of interest in this particular case at this level is a politician of some level, some status or other, how can you avoid not being political? So now you get a special counsel, a special prosecutor that is beholden to no one once they take that job. And the investigation goes on. How, if it broadens or if it narrows, as long as it gets Trump, I think 99%, even though they don't want to admit it, I think 99% of this fucking country would be happy as shit. The Republicans want him gone. The progressives didn't want him to start with. Middle America was split, but now I'm pretty sure with all the division and all the hate and all the inconsistency and all the negative concern for the welfare of human beings in this country, nobody wants to see that asshole back in the goddamn White House. For any reason, no matter what, no matter how much bigotry, no matter how much misogyny, no matter how much whatever he represents, he's just bad for people, period. You're not going to gain. You're going to lose more than you gain under any condition you put Donald J. Trump back in the White House. The special counsel, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be no 2 or 3 year thing. If they are going to pull the trigger on Trump, it's going to be before spring. It might not even make it too far after Christmas. They might just have to pull the trigger, like, in January, February, just to break the monotony of, the Republican Party continually trying to bend Joe Biden over in public. It's interesting. It's supposed to be apolitical. It's not supposed to be politically motivated. But like I said, when everybody in it on one side or the other holds a political office, you can go through the camouflage of saying an independent counsel or whatever. It doesn't matter what decision this guy comes out with. I mean, if he's any kind of lawyer, prosecutor at all, he's gonna go to Merrick Garland and said, indict this motherfucker 50 times over. But, he could be that one holdout, that one sellout, that one purist that finds something wrong and says, we can't, prosecute the President of the United States. I don't know why he would do that, but, that's just the way it could be. We gotta wait and see. Whatever happens, it's going to be some unhappy people. We have to accept that. Whatever happens, we got to be ready for the unhappy people, no matter which side generates the unhappiness. But hopefully, this pain will end soon. And Donald J. Trump will take that perp walk that he deserves, that he has deserved for so many decades now, and for what he did to this country in 4 short years. Well, that's it. I'm happy to be back. Glad to be on. Saying goodbye, God bless, and peace out from Uncle Ricky at Uncle Ricky's house. See ya.